in chat. Everyone dead? Dad asked me like 4 times what we're having for dinner because I don't know is an acceptable answer.
Is go fuck yourself an acceptable answer?
If you're, pretending to be Britt Burger and leaving a, voicemail or something. Play some double switch.
What kind of person would leave a voicemail that said Harper's dead, Bert Bert?
I would.
Call Doom's boss, get her on speed dial.
Doom's at work with his cat.
Somebody call Claxington's boss and...
I want you to look under the wonderful, memory and see stuff.
Where the hell is that?
It's under system, so down like right. There you go. System settings down to data management. See the micro SD card and the system memory.
There's an SD card now? Spoilers, Doom, they don't give you enough fucking space to have any kind of games. I mean, look at all these games here. We got Mario Maker.
Like a double switch and Night Trap were 12 gigs.
Double Switch and Night Trap are 12 fucking gigabytes. Apparently. But we'll be playing this wonderful game. I don't fucking know. Here you go, Ratmus.
Hold on, I'm texting your girlfriend.
Oh god, he's texting people. What the hell? We got friend requests. Who the fuck wants to be our friend? Oh, yeah, we don't know who that is, do we?
Just accept it anyway.
It says, like, I think if it says Wii U, that means, like, we were Wii U friends with whoever this is, so...
Take it, grandfather didn't do it.
Who is this, Doom?
It's Akira Koriyama.
Yeah, they played the Pinball Arcade for a little while, if you know what I'm saying. Oh god, they played Fishing Simulator. Don't decline!
Yeah, they're not small. I got for like $8. I got a mini SD card that's 32 gigabytes.
That was more than the games cost you.
Well, yeah, those games.
How much were Night Trap and Double Switch?
Like $2.99.
What about Corpse Killer? Where was that?
Exactly. Yeah, we got that bum hole.
Alright, how's the volume? Start ho-hoing and wee-heeing and hoo-haing.
This wonderful TV looks so great.
Does it though? Does it really?
Be like Cobra and just master this shit.
I thought you were gonna say masturbate.
Gonna be like Cobra and masturbate. Is that cocaine or what?
Is that Cobra or
Is that cocaine?
is that cumin?
Whoa.
You like Cobra and get a tenderloin. Yeah, I mean, see, like, Ratmus wanted McDonald's, and he wanted, like, to use these fucking coupons, and then he wanted a Big Mac with a side of McNuggies. I mean, who would ever on Twitch order that from McDonald's?
Whoops. I thought that was ground over there.
But then he got us double Big Macs, so I had a double Big Mac and 10 McNuggies, so I'll probably be hungry for dinner about 10 p.m., so...
I thought you said you had to take a double dump.
I probably will later, but no, I'm not hungry, and I won't be hungry, and I'll never will be hungry. I was thinking of getting pizza tonight. That's out the fucking window. I'd be lucky if I get anything.
If you got dead.
I do mean dead.
I mean, fuck off there, Mr. Make some popcorn.
Yes, it was a lot of food.
Is that you, a slut?
So Ratmus investigated the TV that was broken and said it was broken, unlike the Sega CD. he installed the wonderful feet and screwed them in on the new TV, which I never could have done properly.
Yes, 'cause you don't have any, respect for your
Hands.
And your pants are your hands.
I played Apex Legends and I figured out how to fix the problem of the screen being cut off. The TV works, the Switch works, the PS4 works. It even works with my computer just the way I want it to as a second monitor. So here's the thing, Doom. So then we hooked up a retro video game system. We hooked up the Super Nintendo with my upscaler, just as if I were to stream the Super Nintendo, except I didn't also hook it up to OBS or anything.
Oh, did your parents help you hook it up?
No, I remember when my parents swore at us while trying to figure out how to hook up the NES.
It wasn't your parents, it was just your dad.
The commercial said my parents. So, Doom, what do you think happened? Doom would never, ever, stoop so low as to play a retro game on an HD TV.
Oh, fuck. I was hungry and I ate too
I
much.
thought you were going to say you were hungover.
I was hungover.
I don't know. We tried playing Super Mario World, and I was like, I don't know. I think maybe there's a small delay. I don't know if it was in my head. I don't know if it was real, because then we switched to a Super Nintendo pinball game, and there was definitely no delay. Like, you would think, like, in a pinball game with hitting flippers, that there would, if there was a delay, it would be a problem. But there was no, like, I didn't notice any problem playing pinball whatsoever. So I don't know if it's in my head or what.
It's only names. Frosty Slide Ray coins just can't never do that. This was a lot of Def or something. That's literally the best thing about this virus situation is that, Doom could be here right now.
Except in 10 minutes it's going to be illegal for him to be here. So, Doom, tell us about your job and working from home. What's that like?
I'm up the cascading magma.
I thought it said cascading vagina.
Climb up the cascading vagina. Yeah, that sounds like a Mario game thing.
Oh, I also have an apology from Mia Hon to show you.
Sorry, we can't save your game because we suck. Like those things.
Are you expected to just work 8 hours at your home there, except for lunch? And like, can you work the hours anytime you want? Because like, Song has a thing where, she has to work a certain number of hours, but it could be in the daytime, it could be in the evening, it could be on the weekends. Like, she has some sort of flexibility over that. But your hours are just your hours. Okay.
Gold coins.
All right, so I'm gonna post a website. This person that I've been watching a little bit on YouTube, and he does various things. He learned Japanese, so he does Japanese translations of like Famicom stuff as one of his hobbies. So this is apparently a letter that was a physical letter included with a Japanese copy of Super Mario Bros. 3 from the Super Mario Bros. 3 staff. So let's just say it's from Mia Hon. And if you look at the bottom, basically it has a PS. And it says...
P-wing?
If it has a P-wing, I don't know if Dooms can count it. But I just thought it was interesting that they're apologizing that you can't save the game, and they're giving you warp whistles as a consolation for the fact that you can't save the game. So number one, it's funny how like the Japanese staff are nice to the Japanese players, but they don't give a shit about the American kids who played the game. And then number two, you know, anyone who plays the game nowadays and complains about how the game's too hard because, you know, basically like Split, you know, the game's too hard, it should save, you know, I shouldn't, you know, game over and lose all my progress. Well, you know, the Super Mario staff apologizes, you know, just use the warp whistles, okay? And also fucking grow a pair, am I right? I haven't actually looked at much of the other stuff that he's translated yet.
That's lava, death.
Ooh, a Japanese Star Tropics article. This would be awesome, right?
What if you were hammered and you were, you know, as a hammer brother?
An article from a Japanese book or magazine that discusses the NES game Star Tropics has been discovered. What's really interesting is that since Star Tropics was never released in Japan, this gives us a unique look into what Japan thinks about the game.
They're like, it sucks. Okay, what?
This is fucking American shit. Oh god, it's not good enough.
It's more than good.
Oh, I thought it was saying that you needed 2 more than you even had. But it wasn't counting the ones that you were about to put in.
Yeah. Hearts on fire.
Bowser's Kingdom, that can't be good. Maybe it is.
Don't get late, everybody. Honk honk. One of Mia Han's hobbies was, you know, translating stuff incorrectly and, you know, just making fun of shit.
I don't know if this is what it actually said or if this guy Andrew mistranslated it.
It says eat the carrot. Does it say like Okashina?
The caves are tit full of danger.
Oh. They are tits up. Why are we shaking?
Okay, yes, hold on. I think I found the mistake right here. Should I... Can I message him?
You say with tits up. What does it actually say?
I mean, right here, it's like... Blah, 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 kanji... Kanji ga... Oppai... Guess... Yeah, but like, oppai, like, doesn't that mean a lot, but it's also slang for tits?
Yes.
So I think it's supposed to be the caves are full of a lot of danger, but he translated as tits. I thought you were supposed to be good at this, Andrew. What the hell?
It's just a hobby. He's like, okay, I just use Google Translate. This kingdom was a hot dog. Someone put ketchup on it. Whoa. Get my sword for you, Danny. And Elder Scrolls Oblivion is the guy who voices Mario, voiced the dragon, so he totally has to verse that version of himself. This place is tits up.
Ratmus, stop breaking the Odyssey.
Let's get Penguin Street in here. Right, I'm still dressed like a fucking shit.
Yeah, see, according to Google Translate, it is tits. but it can't be. Don't blame me, it's Ratmus who's playing.
Too busy looking for the tits. How you doing there, Lex? Make me climb up this fucking shit again. It's worth it. Where are the motherfuckers?
Do I even want to know why that is?
High drones.
I mean, isn't it like, you know, you don't think that, like, they meant to write E-Ply, but they actually wrote O-Ply, and it was, like, literally like a typo in the article? I don't know, I'm just spitballing here.
These weights about the tits, man. Gotta collapse the wave function, yo.
Whoa, apparently there's an advanced Codoom AI program that's, you know, it's actually a computer program, but it mimics, you know, Doom's artificial intelligence or something. But isn't Doom an alien robot to begin with?
Yes. God. Yeah, I suck.
Ratmus, stop sucking. If Doom was Dr. Wily, then he'd have his very own Gravitron.
Or if you went to Museum of Science in the street and paid $5.
You know the technology connections guy?
Yeah.
Did you see the videos of him like going through boxes of junk?
I did not.
It's on his second channel. I don't know if you're subscribed to it.
Probably not.
But he found one of those Gravitrons, you know, in an old box that he was going through. He said it has his brother's name on it. Yes. I wonder if there's a hidden sixth heart, you know, here somewhere in this world.
Wiley. You bitches!
GG.
It's okay, it's not dead. Just in pain.
I hope he's in pain.
The Lord of Lightning.
About the lordly ladies.
Yeah. About the Zuck bitches. I make for you the fantastic pasta.
Maybe.
Just fainted like a Pokemon.
I can see he just fainted like a pussy. What if it was like that boss in, Mario RPG where, he's just, tired, he's just resting his eyes, he just...
Just killed himself, napped himself.
He just,
knocked himself out for that nap.
Okay, he's 100% fucking dead, I can't lie to you anymore, alright? Committed seppuku.
Do we got a He-Man?
They're gonna say something like, dude, you want to hit this with me? Yeah, boomer. Take a dive, Chandelier Ho.
Speaking of Shintoism.
No one was speaking of Shintoism. Also, remember my catchphrase. See how you like this?
Speaking of catchphrases.
Well, we're going to do some infiltrating. Those are Onis, by the way.
Well, my girlfriend and I went to get coffee at Starbucks, and the guy who I got our order and everything, his catchphrase was "oh snap," because he just kept saying "oh snap" like at the beginning of every sentence.
Was he wearing a mask?
Yes, he was.
Oh, thank God for following the law.
But like, he said I had a free birthday drink even though I used it on my birthday. But my girlfriend, I guess, thought she had enough on her card but didn't.
Anyways, don't you think that this is, confirmed the place where King Yemma is in Dragon Ball Z?
Yes. And with the Hatbox Ghost, so dead inside. I'm sure there's some.
Did I tell you about those wonderful Japanese sayings about him?
What?
It was something like, when you borrow money from someone else, you should have the face of Buddha. In other words, like, be really nice and happy and kind. But like, when somebody borrowed money from you and you want it back, you need to have the face of Yemma. In other words, angry and pissed off until they fucking pay you back. Give me my fucking money, asshole! Doesn't your friend Chapito-kun follow that mantra in his daily life?
Yes. Can I reset his VCR with this? I mean DVR, whatever.
King Yemma?
Yes. Because it's like those old needle thingies. Just gotta prick myself with my prick. I mean, what?
Just check your, blood sugar.
Just check myself and wreck myself.
You're supposed to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Do it at the same time.
If you wreck yourself, then, it's already too late to check yourself.
What happens after midnight when the clock strikes 12?
You had no choice but to run right into that guy.
Give him a kiss. Yes, it's okay because that should heal me, right? Shit. Get off me, man. Shit.
Doom, you probably never watched it, but maybe you've heard me and Ratmus talking about it. The Sci-Fi Channel show The Invisible Man from 2000, not to be confused with, a million other movies and TV series called The Invisible Man. But in the pilot episode of The Invisible Man, there's a great example of what TV tropes would call getting crap past the radar. There's a joke about using the word prick, and I think they used it to. Anyways, it's an example of getting crap past the radar. So like in the first episode of The Invisible Man. The guy who is the Invisible Man, whose name is Darian Fox, he gets this gland implanted into his brain that allows him to turn invisible, and the guy who invented it is his brother, but like also on his team of scientists is this guy who turns out to be the evil villain, and his name is Arnaud?
Yeah.
And so like, before we know that this guy Arnaud is the villain, he's like, he's acting like a nerdy scientist, and he's, giving Darian like I think he's taking blood or something, and he has this stupid like fake accent, and he says that don't worry, this won't hurt, it's just a little prick, and then he like pricks him, and like Darian's pissed or something because it doesn't work. But then like way later at the end when we find out that like he's the villain and he does all this evil stuff and he kills his brother. But like Darian gets away, like basically Arnaud now refers to Darian as a little prick, and it's like a callback to his previous line, but like now he's saying prick as in little prick, as in he's a dick, and it's like getting crap past the radar because it's a callback on the joke about it being a little prick.
Game spiders. Now I'm the fire.
What are you doing? Frickin' titanium. Also, I'm sure Doom totally listened to that up on the housetop MP3. My mouth is dry from that double Big Mac. Just gonna get some water.
You're gonna get some sauce. Fucker.
Speaking of sauce, I think I have, 4 hot mustards left?
Something like that.
Oh, God. So tonight after dinner, assuming I even eat dinner, and after Ratmus leaves, I'll be streaming some Super Mario Maker 2.
For World Maker.
No, I will not be making levels.
You'll be taking them.
No, I will not be taking levels either. I have a list of levels that I've made that I want to play, of levels that I've seen that won't have any new content. So garbage. Then Doom is streaming Bioshock at 10 p.m. totally.
Little prick.
Little prick. I'm pretty sure Luna, I think the last I saw was like he was on like January 31st, I think. So I think he's getting to the end. I'm guessing since Doom's streaming tonight, Luna's not going to be streaming tonight. The sports ball.
Well, without sports, we don't care.
I thought all sports ball was canceled.
About social distance ball.
What if you want to invent a sport called social distance ball?
Yes. Animal Crossing on those millions.
The only draft they should be having is draft beer.
Stay at home, everybody.
Oh god, a boss rush.
Chef Mario, handle it.
By Andy Richter Sports Blast.
Go in here.
Calvin Ball is awesome.
It's like, dude.
I don't know if we ever tried to play Calvin Ball, but when Ratmus and I were growing up in Chicago and we lived in a three-story apartment building which also had a basement. Like a lot of times, like the basement was very empty. Usually, from what I remember, and like I do remember us playing like some sort of kickball game where we just kicked the ball like all over the fucking place in that basement, like off the frickin' walls and everything, right? You remember that?
Oh, shit.
Oh wait a second. No, it was those are whatever those things are. Jinzos.
Yeah.
Jinjos. Like it wasn't Buddha. It was those things. It was. You're supposed to have that face. Let me look it up and make sure I know what the hell I'm talking about. And because of no social distancing or something.
The Jizo in the jaw.
Jinzo Ningen.
Like I'll just backflip up there, okay.
In Buddhism, he's called Yama. Although I think the Japanese call him Enma.
Oh, Dick Cheney, I'm totally dead.
In Japan, he is called Enma. Enma Daio, as I said. It says that, you're supposed to tell your kids that if they lie, King Enma will pull out your tongue. Okay, yeah, the Japanese proverb was, when borrowing the face of a Jizo, which is, supposed to be those statues or whatever, which is another Buddhist thing. When repaying a loan, the face of Enma, Jizo is typically portrayed with a serene, happy expression, whereas Enma is typically portrayed with a thunderous fury expression. Yeah, Jinjos don't have souls, but Jizos do.
That's kind of a mistake, Aaron.
Yes, that is true.
Oh. Those tokens.
So, according to, like, it says, like, I don't even know how to fucking pronounce this name. Kitsugarba is, like, his actual name. But it says in Japan, he is known as Jizzo, or respectfully as O Jizzo-sama.
Oh, he's an OG.
Sebulba. No, Sebulba is another Buddhist deity who always wins. I'm totally sorry, not sorry for the terrible ear rape on that MP3.
Always so.
So, O Jizzo-sama is one of the most loved of all Japanese divinities. His statues are a common sight, especially by roadsides and in graveyards.
In front of beef bowls. Just kidding. Now that we, dressed appropriately. Some kind of guy.
He's the guardian of children.
These fools. Slime. She's insane.
Now, is Violin or is he not Wet Willy Man? Because you have to tell me. It surges. Who's Wet Willy Man, right?
Bitch. I'm like, why don't I have my, 6 freaking coin things, but I forgot. I think I fucking died stupidly, so.
Why'd you fucking die stupidly?
It's what I'm good at.
It's what I do.
What's a funny week? Let me check this box.
It's just a box, though. So what else do we have to discuss?
Maybe let's discuss. You want to know all about the wonderful new TV? Right, bitch.
Just was like those at her.
Well, like, these go at her. That's still somehow good game.
make it good. So does this mean we're gonna beat Bowser today? Whoa. Only like 100 and something moons. So unlike Cobra, we weren't trying to 100% every goddamn level before we moved on. I guess since I'm going to keep the Switch now, between this week and next week, I could try to figure out like what moons we have and are missing and start making a checklist that we maybe want. And especially, you know, if you do beat Bowser, then, you know, a lot more moons are going to become available and whatnot, so.
Say hat trick.
This guy's Irish.
Swinger. Gonna hit some wingers. Nothing I could have gone in first. Touched me.
Bad touch?
Yes.
Oh, did you have 1337 coins?
Yes.
Ratmus is totally elite.
The first time. To the moon.
So you beat both of them and got one moon, whereas like didn't the first time you beat him you got like the
Bunch, yeah.
multi-moon for each one?
You know, Wiz Roby, you know, had, you know, mini boss music, then they didn't even care.
Then he got it back. Then he lost it again.
Yes. Wizard Roby got his groove back.
How Wizard Roby got his groove back is a movie that no one wants to see.
At Big Mom's house. Oops. Stop dancing, you damn lights.
It's gonna be like a little prick.
Man.
Is it a common Japanese superhero of the supermarkets?
He's always there to, you know, give you those stupid coupons to do the, you know, fixed lottery spins.
damn TV Trucks page for that doesn't even list that as getting crap past the radar. I need to, you know, edit this.
That thing is so tits. Doo-doo. Now he's dead. Inside is something that they shouldn't be dancing. This isn't a time for dancing. Continue, dude. Ah! It's worth it. My money. Thank you, sir. You fuck me up, but I'm working on it. Sometimes it happens all the time. Look at that.
10% of the time it happens all the time.
So like darts, some shit. Just like darts.
Okay, actually, it says little prick under catchphrase.
Your catchphrase.
It doesn't say that it's getting crap past the radar, though.
Okay. Why don't you try shutting the hell up?
This looks like a donut. I mean, we got like a small amount of snow that disappeared before I woke up. That was like a week ago. What is it like now?
Crazy save.
Well, it's definitely not like that. Right now it says it's 50 degrees and cloudy, and it says it's gonna rain tomorrow, and it's gonna be like 40s, 50s. Next Monday it might get up to 60s, but still rain showers, thunderstorms, 50s. California's probably going to be on fire before too long.
Oh shit!
It's going to be fucking 90 degrees for Doom next week. Oh yeah, he said it's supposed to hit 90 tomorrow. This thing says 88, but yeah,
88.
high 80s, 90s, something like that. Yeah. Let's man, can I remember the name of where Lizard lives? Lizard lives. I believe this is where Lizard. Whoa. Lizard's getting thunderstorms for the next 4 days.
Hooks me up with the 4 days.
But yeah, he's in the high 80s. You know,
But yeah, he's high.
70s, 80s. Just with Florida thunderstorms. I mean, it's basically the end of days. Whoa.
Yes, it is.
Can you do this without, you know, cheating and using the amiibo?
You're too late, motherfucker. I've been doing so many steroids, goddammit. I'm gonna marry this bitch. I know, samurai.
Lay off the drugs, Dad.
Shut up, Junior. I'll replace you with a fucking drunken rabbit.
They're gonna replace him with Wendy.
Cootie pie. What the fuck is this shit? The Irish Rabbit's Revenge.
Oh god, this. I remember hating this fucking boss. Good luck.
It's supposed to be Voltron because it's not Vestin's car Voltron, which we all know sucks.
Which we all know is not actual
Voltron.
I was trying to remember the Japanese name. Go Lion. Yeah. Problem is you gotta get up there and fucking ground pound him. Is there some trope for like when a show forgets its own canon?
There should be. There's a fire in Malaysia. The fuck?
I reject your canon and substitute my own. No, but like, one thing that bothered me was like, on the Invisible Man, there's a character that's called the keeper, and like she's in like they're in like a government agency, and they're supposed to be like she's called the keeper because she's like keeping control of him, and like no one is supposed to know her real name. Like that's just like a code name like that they call her. But then so in one episode like she is like undercover, so they're trying to pretend like they're trying to infiltrate something, so like she has to say a name, and you do find out that her first name is Claire, so like she's like trying to tell this person and just make up like say what her name is, so you can see her literally making up the name. She's like, my name is Claire Keepley, like, and you can clearly like tell that that's just something she made up because it sounds like keeper. But then, like, later in the next season, like, then, like, there's some documents or some backstory where, like, they try to say that, like, oh, no, that was actually her real name the whole time. Like, that was her birth-given Christian name. Like, they totally forgot that was, like, a bullshit lie. And, oh, no, her name was Claire Keepley. And, like, that always pissed me off.
What the fuck?
You see why I hate this, boss?
That popcorn chicken boss.
Like, I don't know what type of fucking trope that would even be if it is one, but...
My friend has a girlfriend named Claire, but, like, she's not Japanese, but her, like, name sounds Japanese.
Is it Keepley?
No. Does that sound Japanese to you?
Well, let me just make it a Kipu.
That's the way to do it.
Wait, is that a reference to something? Did I miss something again? Well, you know that I don't know the actual lyrics to Offspring songs, right?
That's right, is all you know. Fuck. They just your twist.
Oh,
Now they're with the stars, especially the goofy one. The hat is where it's at.
you and the captain made it happen.
I'll just fly off. Say, damn that Bowser.
Yes, that's what he said.
It's gonna hit the bong and be like, you wanna, hit off this? I get to turn them into stars. Odyssey has been completed. No. Freedom also on the moon. Better get inside, otherwise you can't breathe. So you can change my outfit. You bitches! Working from home didn't save so much on gas.
Actually, this is the only time that Doom is spending money on gas lighting to light his house, 1800 style.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe he's, cooking his lunch on a Coleman gas stove.
That sounds like something Doom would totally do. Great to make grilled cheese on that. Don't you look dapper?
Dapper Dan?
Yes. Save them.
Always something.
Does like your work allow you to charge it while you're there or something?
Your car?
Yeah, like he has charging stations like some of those places.
Is Doom gonna build a charging station in his house?
Yes. Gonna build it at our cousin's house and just charge there on their dime. That'd be hilarious. You moon fuckers. That's a moon fucker right there.
It's a space taco is what it is.
But can you park there and just get off of it?
Got any tasty starbits?
Worth it. That's totally what I did. Damn it. Oh shit! The moon's full of, giant gaps.
Did you see the most recent Jumanji? Because Simon and I watched it.
No, I didn't. I just saw the Welcome to the Jungle in the original.
We should see the third one, alright?
That's great.
Go that far.
Got Danny DeVito.
You can be the Danny DeVito. Just look into it.
Damn space tacos.
I don't know, maybe it would go under apathy. I don't know, because I could have sworn. I don't know, I could have sworn there was some other example of, again, it's like where a show does something as a joke, and then like later on in the series, you can clearly tell that they thought the joke was real. Like it's not like they're retconning it. It's like that it's like, to me, it's that whoever wrote the show like clearly just thought that something was real, but it was supposed to be a joke a couple seasons ago, or something that was. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to me like that has happened. But yeah, like without remembering examples or anything, I couldn't really tell you. You know, sometimes when shows go on for, you know, I mean, The Invisible Man only had 2 seasons, so I don't know what the hell their excuse was. But I mean, if a show goes on for 15 seasons or something, stuff like that can probably happen, right?
Yeah. Like they're even stupid when they, you know, unintentionally fuck stuff up.
I feel like if Ramini was here, she could tell us some like comic book examples of this. Maybe Terry McGinnis was a joke.
They became canon.
Yes. All those dry bones and Son Will Never Forgive You.
They're already dead. When they, you know, say, hey, this guy's like this, and then, you know, they change things about him because they forgot. Even made that worse hammer than, you know, Doom just playing Mario 3, right?
Doom's hammered right now. That's not even Doom we're talking to. That's an artificial intelligence designed to mimic Doom.
You know, uploaded his, you know, consciousness to the cloud.
He's stoned on frosted flakes.
His wiggly butts. I guess that should be the wiggly butt.
You should invent the wiggity worm.
I just did.
I know what I should do. I should load up that 1986 Sears catalog and see if, you know, Ratmus has any memories, right?
Yeah, that 1984 thing of, you know, Chicago stuff was pretty interesting. Whoa!
You know, I found this other website from that guy Andrew who it has. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It's called No Clip. I don't know if like Doom wants to play around with that some other time, but like you can click on a video game. Like the first thing I clicked on is Mario Kart Wii Luigi Circuit, and like you can. Like it has like a 3D map of the level. Well, this works a lot differently than it was working last time. I guess I should probably I don't know. This isn't going to show up very well on stream, I don't think. But like it has a 3D rendering of the map. And again, the first one I picked was just Mario Kart something or other, but like it has like a bunch of different like 3D video games that you can just look at the 3D maps of or something. I don't know. I guess whatever browser I was trying it on originally didn't work very well. I thought, but I was actually in Firefox just there. It seemed, I don't know, it's something to maybe mess around with if you have a lot of time. Why does this website want me to log in?
Oh, look, I can't break the what we're doing. Oh, well, the life lost.
What are you doing, Ratmus? I don't know what that was about. The thing about this Sears catalog website is it, like, uses Adobe Flash, and Firefox is trying to tell me that, like, Adobe Flash is shit and don't ever use that, and I'm just like, just fucking do it. So I don't know what'll happen if I try to open it in Chrome. Let's find out. Oh, it just worked totally fine. Okay, no it didn't. Oh, never mind. I guess there was a basic HTML version.
Freaking basic.
But anyways, Ratmus can see this, but you can't. Look how you can virtually flip through this catalog virtually.
Oh, it's awesome.
Hey Pizza, how's it going?
How's that Tetris?
How's Tetris friends with social distancing?
That fat bitch.
I have no fucking name.
The hobbies. Smack the right in the post, everybody. Oh, right in there. Yeah, hands on now, bitch.
Alright, I know you guys can't see this, but Ratmus, check this out. This is, again, in the 1986 Sears catalog. This is a Fisher-Price houseboat that we had when we were very young children.
There's also that wonderful toy phone that was in Toy Story 3.
This thing?
Yeah.
Did we have that, or did some other kid have that?
Because
I remember.
Like they, sold it again as a Toy Story 3 toy.
I remember that as a child. But like this plastic Fisher-Price houseboat, I remember it had like little people in it and chairs.
I remember that.
We had that. What else is in here?
Golden coins. I get to go beast to beast in this place.
You'll Find out.
Ball. Ruined my wedding. Peach. Is, Camicolo gonna be like, you punk, you crazy punk? And just sit in the soup. You guys know what I'm doing.
Great, I contaminated that soup. Gem and the holograms?
Whoa. Thankfully not to do with that shitty movie. Put a ring on it. Won't be considered rape. I'm so evil.
What about marital rape? Fuck you! See, here's Teddy Ruxpin, which Ratmus and I hung, right?
Yes.
If you can't afford Teddy Ruxpin, we'll just get the generic shitty ripoff Smarty Bear that apparently existed.
It's the old ball and chain, everybody.
Okay, Ratmus, what is this thing? Because I remember that.
That monster toy.
Yeah, it's like this blue monster with pink hair and horns, and he's wearing handcuffs for some reason. What the hell is that? My Pet Monster.
Did that have a TV show too?
Did we have that? Did somebody else we knew had that?
Had that.
There's a plush Fievel from American Tail doll.
Last night I was talking to my girlfriend about that.
The doll or the movie? Or the Christmas ornaments that we have.
Rock bitch. That'll warm me up.
Spoilers, it won't learn him.
Release the flames of war, everybody.
Yeah, the other thing that I thought was kind of interesting is like you look at children's sleeping bags, and like in 1979 they were all like superheroes or like generic shit like that. But in 1986, like they're mostly cartoon characters. Like there's Mask, G.I. Joe, Pound Puppies, Hot Wheels, Gem and the Hologram, She-Ra, Rainbow Bright, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Garfield, Masters of the Universe. In other words, 80s cartoons were the best.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if anybody else had this or knew about this, like when you were a little kid, like these pre-made like tent things
Yeah.
with like, that like are big enough for like two kids in a bedroom, and then they're like, would have like cartoon characters on. Like, I'm pretty sure, Ratmus, we had one of these, right?
Yeah.
Which one was it? Was it Thundercats? There's a Thundercats, there's a Transformers, He-Man, She-Ra, Wuzzles, Popples. But I'm trying to remember like which one we had. Was it Thundercats? Was it Transformers?
Might have been Transformers.
I just remember having one. But yeah, I don't remember which one it was. When we were kids, Doom, our room had Disney wallpaper.
No, it was Looney Tunes.
No, Looney Tunes. Well,
Yeah.
we had Disney bed sheets, right?
Yeah, we had Disney bed sheets, but we had
It was Looney Tunes on the walls.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a Disney bed sheet set, but like I think that all that's left of it is we have one. We still have one of the Disney pillowcases from probably almost 40 years old now, which used to belong to an entire bed set, right?
Yeah.
But like I know we still have one pillowcase of it. Well, this is fucking creepy as hell. You know Ziggy from the
Yeah.
comic strip?
That's right. I did the Iggy.
There's a Ziggy like plush doll, and he's like wearing bunny slippers and a pajamas that say "Nighty Night" on the front, and like he just looks so creepy and evil. It's like Nighty Night, like he's coming to kill you.
He is. But you know, the gun he's gonna use to kill you reads out of order.
Oh, Ziggy, when will you ever win?
Doubled it.
Yes, he does that. This Bowser's so evil, he'd even double down on a 6, so watch out.
Like a moth to the flame.
They have like children-sized pool tables, air hockey tables, pinball tables. Like not real pinball tables, but they're like children's size. It's pretty cool to see. And how much was this in 1986?
Whoa.
Some like they range from like $50 like up to like $100 and something dollars, like depending if they get bigger. Whoa, nice. There's Clue, the VCR game.
Breakfast cereal.
How much for Mousetrap, the board game? $11.99. Oh, do you remember Tipsy Tower? We never owned that game, but I remember the commercials. Okay, now didn't we have Pig Pong, which is it's like a volleyball net, and there's like a very light and fluffy ball thing, and it's like you have these pigs that you squeeze in your hand and air poofs out of them to like play the game. And there's this weird football kicker thing. I swear we had that too.
They're gonna give that to us.
Well, but if you want electronic battleship, that's futuristic technology. You got to pay $40 for that.
Whoa.
Whereas something like Clue is only $9. Those electronics, cost a lot of money. Whoa, they have a children's guitar, and it's got Muppet Babies on it. It's got Kermit, Fozzie, and Piggy from Muppet Babies on the guitar. That's pretty interesting. Stop sucking, Ratmus.
He cheated.
Look at this kid with this crazy helmet he's got on here. The Star Tran voice-activated helmet really amplifies your voice. It can even make you sound like a robot. It's this giant black helmet with like a giant speaker coming out of the head, and I could just imagine the fucking kid in the picture like knows that he's gonna be an asshole screaming, annoying his mom with some damn robot voice.
Robot voice.
And it's only $12.99. You can listen to the Children's Bible on audio cassette. There's a pair of blue and yellow Fisher-Price binoculars that I know we had for many years. You remember that?
Yeah. I think we found them too when we went walking somewhere.
They got Disney books on record and cassette. Disney records and tapes, $4.99 and up, dude. Like Bambi, Pinocchio, Winnie the Pooh, Lady and the Tramp on record and cassette with a book. I mean, you know, they didn't change it. They didn't change Bambi, so why would they change the Bible, right? Jesus tied his ass to a tree.
That's right, kids.
A lot of times on 80s commercials, you'll see those, you know, racetracks with cars just going on the racetracks, and like they always looked cool in the commercials, but Ratmus and I never had any of those.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, like I think if you got something like that and you just like played with it for a while, it'd probably get boring after a while. Although, look, I see a Miami Vice one and a Thundercats one. Like, I didn't know they had, like, Thundercats themed racing sets like that. That's pretty cool. Like, I always thought the glow-in-the-dark one was cool. Whoa, isn't this that robot that, you know, said offensive swears in your YouTube poop?
I'm gonna fuck or what?
Yeah, I guess you'd call them slot cars.
Slut.
Are there? Yeah, okay. And, yep.
Marry you.
Is he going to have a 10-penny moment?
Said bitch.
Peachy is a bitch.
Where's Dr. Wiley? I'm no too late.
I should be paying attention to this ending because it's wonderful.
And I totally haven't seen it before.
Yes. You've seen it, but have you played?
Have I lived it?
Have you been the Bowser?
Smash.
This is Bowser's inside story, everybody.
Inside Black Hole Bowser.
That's his anus.
Oh God, all those bad times.
Something about Buttwig. It's like I just saw Cobra do this.
I can't say that about Secret Mile. That was Wolfie Resort style. No.
Biggity bam. That time Silent Bob's kid wanted to do that.
Yes.
This is Jay's kid. What's that?
Bacon shit. Oh shit.
Good job jumping. Well, I mean, this may be a good time to discuss the Nintendo Entertainment System, which is on page 542 of the Sears catalog.
Do my parents
With Rob the Robot.
got robbed.
The core of the system is the Nintendo Control Deck. Its compact and sleek design is just the beginning.
It's just like a VCR.
Inside the control deck are two microchips that provide extremely high graphics quality.
Just like this, right?
And real-life sound generation. Super Mario Bros. Game 2 controllers with 6-foot cords and hookup accessories included. $89.99. Okay, this is weird because it's saying that it's just the system and Super Mario Brothers, but like the Zapper is $25 extra, Rob is $45 extra. Okay, so if you want all three of those, then you'd have to pay
upwards of $10,000.
$150. Okay, so it's $150 for the NES with Rob and the Zapper and Super Mario Brothers, and you would think it would come with Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt and the Rob games. I'm not sure. Order early, avoid disappointment. Better order in 1986.
Well, 1987 shows up.
Yeah, we never had Rob either. And we still never
had Rob.
You know, we found a Power Glove in a used game store and bought it and never used it just to have it. But yeah, I've never seen a Rob in person, I don't think.
I would do it. I think we both used them. Family friends that had one. Not like we really played with it, but
I don't remember that. Because yeah, as we all know, that was 1986 and Rob was popular back then. But we got an NES. You know, what was it, 88?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked it up, it was 1988. We got an NES with Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and Top Gun. I guess I could look up the 1988 Sears book and see what they have for video games.
Hit directions.
Shake. They've got this Rambo playset, and like it's great how like in order to make it kid friendly, they had to call it Rambo and the Forces of Freedom, or maybe that was a cartoon Rambo. I'm not sure, but it's got like this giant like enemy tower with like a machine gun emplacement and like frickin' tanks and like 15 different action figures of Rambo. And then on the next page is the G.I. Joe stuff. Are those two siblings or lovers?
Yes.
That is the correct answer. Transformers, Robotech.
Maybe try and turn a fucking gun so I can, bring it to school and show my teachers.
Inhumanoids. Thundercats. They got the Thundercat lair. They got the Thunder Tank, which, yeah, like, I remember the reason why I looked this up was because I happened to see that AVGN video where he mentions the Sears catalogs. And he's like, look, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And there was a picture of Mum-Ra and Lion-O riding in the Thunder Tank. Although, in this one, it's actually Panthro and Lion-O. So this one is correct.
Get the fuck out of here, bitches.
There's a Sword of Omens. There's the fake Ghostbusters playset. Who would want that?
Be the wonderful gorilla named Tracy, I believe.
Okay, so in the 1986 catalog for Masters of the Universe, instead of Castle Grayskull and the other stuff, they had an Eternia playset. So there's this giant tower of Eternia with like a working monorail. It's not a monorail thing, but it's like got this. It's sort of a monorail going around the thing. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
bitch.
Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. Well, even back then they loved Chuck Norris.
I think he had a cartoon back then.
Apparently, we'd think that would be something more now. Okay, here's a picture of the Eternia playset that I'm talking about. The link is crazy, so I'll just show it on stream.
Was it made by LJN?
I don't fucking know.
Donk City, everybody.
Constructs. Remember these weird muscle men?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Muscle?
I remember having a bunch of those.
Yeah. Back when Legos were just Legos and not based off any fucking TV show.
The person only had one face.
Yeah, and I've talked about and showed pictures of Pipeworks. Well, again, this is not Pipeworks. It's like the discount shitty knockoff version of Pipeworks.
Is that one supposed to be a helicopter?
Yeah. Here's the picture I posted in Discord of Fort Frontier. I mean, we also had that coupe car, whatever that's called.
Yeah, it's a staple thing. You totally watched that SNL puppet thing you posted, right?
No. It might have been a different year, I'm not sure, but it like the big wheels that we had when we were kids, remember that? Wait, didn't we have these Fisher-Price roller skates? And this bowling set?
Probably. I love that wonderful weight set there that's totally made out of plastic.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
No, pay me extra for the DLC, you bitch.
And I swear, didn't I have these Transformers roller skates? Or something like this?
I know I had, like, Masters of the Universe ones.
Yeah, that looks like Masters of the Universe. Yeah, it's probably the same one. It's,
Whoa.
the Mushroom Kingdom! And there's your wonderful locker.
Yeah, the stock market crashed.
All right, now you don't want to buy any moons in the stores because those are like infinite now or something, and you know they will taint our moon count.
It's all a dream.
It's making us remember how much physical toys we had as kids and how we actually played with them outside on Chicago streets with no supervision, right?
Well, across from our place with all the broken glass.
Dude's like, I never played on any Chicago streets with no supervision.
Total of semen.
Oh shit!
Get the main red money. Whoa. Fucking toads better run.
Ain't no way to get the killer bees dead.
There we go. Just, ghost worded into the ravine.
All these refrigerators with wonderful fake wood paneling.
That was the style of the time.
Of course it was.
What the fuck is this? There better be polar bears. All you need is a switch.
Are these Canon cameras Canon?
Yes.
This makes me like wonder if I could find a picture of our old crazy VCR with 2 parts.
No crazy old Maurice.
This is, I think it's very similar to the TV model that we had back then, with the giant, you know,
Yeah.
it's in like a giant brown cube shape with like the top of it is like a shelf.
Something I didn't get. I hear your damn penguins.
They got a Mickey Mouse phone and a Kermit phone.
Which one did you have?
He had the Kermit, but he wanted the Mickey Mouse, so it was garbage. Oh God, Ratmus, what have you done?
These things will never amount to anything.
I think behind there is that horrible fucking race. Awesome.
You mean that walrus race?
Look at
the people.
Look at these fucking awesome 80s kids with this boombox.
Guy, freaking OD'd on heroin 20 years later. Who got? That's a fucking race. F that.
You gotta do it, Ratmus. You gotta do it.
If you want to see me fail, fine.
I mean, first of all, there will be an easier version of it before the hard version. Did you even do the original race?
I thought I did one of these.
I think you might have, yeah.
I'm a tubby bitch.
Oh, my nuts.
Okay, nuts.
Yeah. I wanted to do it. Great skill and lots of, weed.
So this is Class A. S is the hard one.
Class ass license.
Class up the ass. The secret is not to blow it.
Help that everybody.
Are you doing good or doing well?
No.
Well, they got Tiger Electronics games.
Okay.
So yeah, now in the 1988 catalog, they have more video games. They have Tiger Electronics games. They have Atari, the Atari XE video game system, which is like a computer or something. Then they have the 7800. They actually still have the 2600. Then they got the Sega Master System. Then they got the NES. Which you get the NES 2 controllers, the Zapper, Super Mario Brothers, and Duck Hunt, and that's $100. It's a steal at that price. And then on the next page, they've got games, and the best part is it says Zelda 2, sorry, not available. Adventures of Bayou Billy, $45. Contra, $35. Excite Bike, $35. Ice Hockey, $40. Can you imagine paying $40 for ice hockey?
Someone did.
Metal Gear, $35. Metroid, $35. It's Mickey Mousecapade, but Doom it's called Mickey Mouse. $45. Whoa, hey Cuddles, you're alive?
How's the shoal?
How's it going? Mike Tyson's Punch Out, $35. Rampage, $45. Better get your money's worth out of that one. Top Gun, $35.
Yes, you good kids.
There was a game called Black Tiger. Is that the prequel to Life of Black Tiger? Burger Time, $30. Kid Icarus, $40. Legend of Zelda, $40. Pac-Man, $38.
Wow, deal.
It's a fucking ripoff is what that is. Simon's Quest, $45. This is a weird thing. I swear this says Super Mario Bros. 2, but it's a picture of Super Mario Bros. 1, and it says $45. So I don't know if that's a mistake and it actually is Super Mario Bros. 2. They sure as hell ain't talking about, Super Mario Bros. 2 for Famicom, right? Wheel of Fortune, $40. Wizards and Warriors in this economy, $35. It just goes right back into toys after that.
Got first somehow.
Whoa. Alright, Ratmus, now since you did that, and when I did this on Song's account after finally beating this, I did this second try. Whoa!
Whoa.
Cuddles, look at this. You're the first person ever to have the brand new 2-month subscriber Metal Man RockMan face. Right there, that Metal Man color. It's amazing. You're the only one ever seen that. But you give it a try, then I'll try it after I get a drink of water because you started it. But I might be able to beat this, even though it's very hard because I've done it 2 times before. And again, maybe I won't be able to because my fingers will be broken. I'm so excited. Yes. This right here is one of the hardest moves in the game, as we all know.
Getting high, everybody.
Like those stoners that I was playing Apex with that one time.
Yes. They all do it in frame perfect because they don't need computers.
Yeah, but if you bounce into them, it like fucks up their AI.
Fucked up my own AI.
Just don't fuck up Doom's AI because, we're talking to an AI Doom right now. Alright, I'll give it a try.
shit.
So how does Doom like his new name there?
Whoa.
Now his boss will never find out.
Initiate wine.exe. Means I have the tiger. We got this. Boy. Say that stupid mash channel racing bouncing bird. Bouncing bird. So those things exist to do in free mode.
Everybody's really bouncing along. It's like all those comic books that Radar had. Didn't come on until 1957.
We got that guitar Marty had.
Pinball machine in the officers' club. That Jack Dawson was a time traveler.
Jack Bauer's catchphrase, damn it.
Screwing this up, okay.
Need a better one than those. Take the lead. Turn just bent that sucks.
That's bad. My sweaty off here. Scratch my face.
Scratch my ass.
What the hell is that?
That's a book.
Alright.
This time's for real.
This time is for real Z's.
Imp-a-Z's. When you're, social distancing and stuff.
This is already like destroying my left hand. Asshole really fucked me up. Ow, my hand! I can't do this.
You can pull now?
Yes. My hand hurts so much. It's not my thumb. It's like it's the palm of my hand. Every tendon in my hand is like on fire right now.
Oh, that's not rad.
It's like, I really feel like I could do this, but I just can't. Like, try again later.
Alright.
I don't know if I'm holding the Joy-Con improperly or what, but I just...
This fish got a mustache. It's a great flow.
Something about the funky flow.
Funky, funky, funky flow. So thing that squirrel wants from those Ice Age movies. Let's go to the ship. Let's need some effing more moons.
So many effing more moons to go.
Back to the Mushroom Kingdom. I wasn't done.
735 moons to go.
Got time for that. Ah, shit.
Maybe after 735 moons, I'll be hungry enough for dinner.
Do we get to play the Captain Toad minigame?
Why would you ever want to play a Captain Toad minigame?
Because I assume the minigame, beating the shit out of him. Throwing him in a pit where, he could jump out of if he could jump, but he can't. And become this thing's lunch. And catch some Pokemon.
Pokemon? I should, talk to Toadette, not wait till the end like Cobra did.
I'll talk to Toadette and see if she's down for some strange. Well, looky here.
You want a boss fight rematch?
Sure, because the perverted,
Up
thing
you go.
needs to die.
What if it was bring Sadie to work day?
Supposed to ride up that. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh god, what's the fire? What? Just sit in your lap and have a nice time. Cranky. Up to go. Just like Mario 64.
Okay, since when does Sherlock Holmes have a little sister?
Since they said so.
Apparently they're making a wonderful movie on Netflix where Sherlock Holmes is played by Henry Cavill, and his little sister is 11 from Stranger Things. When the hell will Stranger Things Season 4 exist? Never. I can say that, yeah, now that you say that. The music kind of sounds like Kelly Demos. I'm still getting advertisements for Itadaki Street, Dragon Quest, and Final Fantasy 30th anniversary.
Final Fantasy 30, everybody.
Want me to buy it for $94.
Get some, forest water.
This is fucking Nostrika's worst nightmare, a soup boss. DK wants some recommendations for haunted house films. Well, there's,
Your filming of the haunted house at Indiana
yes,
Beach.
my filming of the haunted house at Indiana Beach.
Just a theatrical masterpiece.
Damn right it is. It's got so many effing views on YouTube.
Showing off. It's fucking Luigi.
Damn it, you need more coins.
Yes. Toad Bridge.
A Toad Bridge to nowhere.
Did Captain Toad get himself stuck?
Did Captain Toad mesmer on himself?
Yes. I think it killed him.
Well, Cajun Kishi is playing Sonic Heroes.
Whoa. Need 5 more. mice in the rice. Tell me what to do.
Look, there are Patsies with the Nazis. Oh god.
Yes. Capitalizing asshole.
Getting gangbanged by Goombas in the woods.
Some sick person's fetish.
Nintendo Capri Sun FF6 finale came out today. I wonder when Doom's gonna watch that.
Odyssey Toad beatbox.
Oh shit! Did you go in the fucking castle yet?
No. I gotta, be dressed properly. We're HD, motherfuckers.
Just like that video.
Probably like I went that way for some of this coin, but there's just some right up on this hill.
Well, catching up on AVGN.
Catching up with some ketchup.
Let's see.
Where's those pillars to pound? What do you want, bitch? She faked her death.
Well, if you watched Majora's Mask, the next one is Raid 2020 from January 2020, so you should definitely watch that.
Your favorite person. There we went.
Hoo-hoo.
Whoa.
Holy shit, Monato's here and he still has a command.
Is he shirtless? How you doing?
Monato's a 5-month subscriber. So Doom, you must have watched the one with Gilbert Gottfried as Fred Fox. What'd you think of that? How's it going, Monato? That was pretty crazy that he got Gilbert Gottfried to do that. Waiting for a friend, eh?
Dude.
Is that all that Toadette had right now?
Mm-hmm.
No, you gotta keep talking to her.
Said she's getting it out like a slut, but yeah. There we went. There we go. She wants me to achieve all my dreams. Jumping on our heads, one of them. Alright, she's done. Wall pillars.
Do what Chirp would do if he ever played this game and pound those pillars. Cappy those pillars.
Someone corked it. Yoshi for that shit.
I usually watch James and Mike Monday unless it's like a game that seems really stupid and long and I wouldn't like it. But there's been so many of them. Like I don't remember Bart's Nightmare.
When we were playing that as a kid.
Okay, yeah, see, like, James and Mike played Bart's Nightmare, the complete saga, an hour and 6 minutes long. Yeah, I think I saw that it was an hour, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to watch that.
Oh, hell no.
Unless there was a shorter version, maybe. Did we play? I know we played some Simpsons game. Was it? I don't think it was this one, was it? Unless maybe we never got past, like, the first level.
Well, like, I remember, like, I beat some of the levels, but not all.
I don't remember it looking like this. Yeah, a lot of times they can be pretty stupid about things and, like, just stubborn and, like, like, they're just trying to be funny and not really caring, and they don't want to read the instructions and stuff like that sometimes. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with those guys.
It's over here.
So now I want to, like, figure out which... Okay, see, you're talking about Bart's Nightmare, but I'm thinking that the one we played was Bart versus the Space Mutants.
Like Bart's Nightmare had, like, various levels that were, like, little mini games.
Because I don't remember that. And, like, I don't think we owned this. I think we rented this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely the one that I remember renting and playing is Bart versus the Space Mutants.
Bart versus the world. I still remember, I thought at one point they'd have the arcade game on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but, like, the thing is, and I think it was AVGN talking about that recently, about how, like, Street Fighter 2 or Mortal Kombat, like, it's in the arcade and then on Super Nintendo it's there, but it sucks. Because, like, the graphics suck or they change things. So, like, imagine if they had put the Simpsons arcade game on Super Nintendo, but they made they made it suck though. You know, or would you rather just had it, even if it sucked?
Yes.
Was the Simpsons arcade game on like PSN, like it was on Xbox Live Arcade? So like, I know it's delisted now, but Doom, did you ever get that? Or okay, good, yeah. At least if you have, you know, it was decades late, but at least we finally did get it.
Go somewhere interesting.
I know Ratmus and I streamed it, I think.
Let's go to Liam from Cade City.
That sounds like a stream that I would have watched and then obviously immediately forgot.
Shit.
Shit.
It's free basic.
Let's freebase some moon rocks. I am deathly ill. Figure out that Cappy jump.
You know I'm high right now.
What was that D&D game that was like in a collection that you streamed, like Chronicles of...
Stadia or some shit, yeah.
Is that a 2-player game or is that...
Yeah.
What collection was that on? Was that on the Data East?
No, I think like those are on. You know, it was just an arcade.
Oh,
thing.
it's an arcade on 360.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't there some game like that on the Data East collection?
I don't think that would be
Weird. 'Cause I think a couple years ago for Ratmus's birthday we did beat 'em ups, right? And that was we did Simpsons Arcade and TMNT Arcade and maybe X-Men Arcade.
So Lux wants to see.
You can be the Oogtar. Someone made that a command, I guess not. Let's go back to the ship.
Oh, take the guys out from the ship.
Exactly.
Some Jackie Gleason football trip.
Remember that time we could watch Jackie Gleason while we eat? Just don't hit the wrong button and quit out before you put on the whole outfit, right?
You don't fuck with blue tar.
Bitches love blue tar.
Flares. Got stacks on stacks. Stacks watching. Wishes he could go and get the Hatbox Ghost right now. Holy shit.
Whoa, hey Quack.
How you doing? How's Quack Souls going? Takes you there.
I'm surprised you didn't find, hardcore hentai of it.
Hatbox hentai. Hell's this shit?
Cat Peachy is a bitch.
Cat bitchy as a peach. Remember this place? We're just fucking here. Jackass. Jackass!
It's a great line from Happy Gilmore, right?
Yes.
Now this time don't fucking blow it and miss a moon. Is that a Happy Gilmore quote? Because if so, it's ripping off UHF. Guns don't kill people. I do.
I remember this place. You just died here like a bitch.
The guy with the nail in his head?
Yeah, the Jaws or whatever his name is in those movies.
Didn't he have a heart of gold?
Yes.
Okay, this is like... I mean, I obviously remember that guy, but I don't remember that t-shirt.
Fucker.
Did they, like, cut it out of the movie?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't. I don't remember this. I don't even remember him wearing an orange shirt. Is this the Mandela effect?
Yes.
Like, I've seen that movie a bunch of times. You found it?
Yes. If you get too high, it knocks you down.
But you can get up again. So yeah, for those of you watching, my plan is after dinner, which I'm totally not hungry for, I will come back and be streaming some Super Mario Maker 2 on here tonight.
I knew it.
They were holding out on you.
They were holier than thou.
Yeah.
It's version 3.0 now.
Is it?
Yes.
But Doom is only 1.2 beta. Apparently, if you scan a Bowser amiibo, it will tell you where you're missing a couple coins. You'll also unlock a .rar file.
That. Progress. Let's change, go somewhere else.
That's like so horrible. It's like a Terminator with rubber skin. We could spot him easily. Because you could always, spot a fake Code Doom that couldn't tell the difference between wines, right?
Yes. Whoops. I did what you warned me not to. I know we're going to be this.
Cultural appropriation, Mario.
Yes. Have you ever seen that dragon?
Well, Cuddles, you see, Code Doom is actually working from home right now. So he's not allowed to be in chat. So instead of actual Code Doom, it's actually a computer program that's designed to mimic Code Doom, mimic his brain, so that his boss will not be mad that he's watching streams. You probably couldn't even tell the difference. This AI is so advanced. Just imagine what 1.3 could do.
There's that wonderful thing that said, is very important.
Yes, it is confusing because he is actually an alien robot to begin with. So I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Look, like John Carpenter's The Thing, can drink, gasoline or wine, he can't taste anything.
The best part is if you don't, unlock that cube, then every time you come back to this fucking kingdom, Cappy will have that same damn cutscene again, telling you about it. So yes, just fucking open it.
Open it so we shut up.
Shut your damn mouth!
And bust a cap in your wax.
Bust a Cappy in your ass.
Shit.
Good job.
We're gonna do some danger rap.
Whoa, freeze cracker.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Music's coming in, guys. I can feel it. Just go, Ratmus. Ain't got no time. You blew it. I wish we had an artificial intelligence of song so that, you know, she could be here instead of working from home. You did it.
We got Woodman. Get me dirty.
Somebody's riding dirty.
Yes. Thanks to you.
Just teleport quickly.
Won't let me knows.
No! Oh shit, the deep south. A fate even worse than death is falling in here.
Oh god. Because you get chronic halitosis as we all know.
From being in the deep south.
Yes. I have to watch the movie Roots.
Or somebody forced somebody to watch that.
Whoa. What's the dinosaur?
T-Rex.
He ate the lawyer.
Well, I guess that proves they're really not all bad. The deep south. I mean, what are you afraid of? A fate worse than death?
No, just death is not enough. Well, looky here.
Oh shit, it was a trap! This pile driving son of a Goombas just fucking climbed that beanstalk that I saw.
But I want to break more shit.
Break yourself.
I can't take control, huh?
You need to play the fucking accordion to take control of necromancing dinosaurs.
I couldn't see me because I stopped moving.
That's not what I'm gonna do.
I'm seeing Mario's corpse, these, coins all over him.
Thought you were gonna say you want to see Mario cross over with Dr. Alan Grant.
Yes.
Mario should, possess a raptor and then be like, Alan!
Yes.
Be like, Alan, woohoo! It's a me!
Whoa.
Okay, time to randomly get a moon. Yes.
That's that seed thing.
There was this channel on Twitch that was showing AVGN episodes, so I saw some of those episodes again, like the Jurassic Park one, and The Hell's Kitchen parody was like totally out of like left field.
It's all motherfucker Mike's idea.
And I love how he like actually got to talk to the creator of the game and asked him why it sucked. Like I think that literally every game he reviews, he should talk to the person who made it and ask him why this sucks. Where's the real Fred Fox?
Yeah.
We're in jail.
Accidentally killed Mips the Fips.
Yeah, I don't think that was the real guy from Pepsi Man. I mean, maybe Gilbert Gottfried is the real Fred Fox.
We don't know. Pretend it's Final Fantasy VII in here. Go to Cloud Kingdom.
Pretend it's Final Fantasy VII and suck. Okay, I just randomly thought of this. So, like, spoilers, right? The Final Fantasy VII remake and the new version of Persona 5, the Royale, like, they both involve a previous game, but, like, something is strangely different about the plot because of reasons of time travel or some sort of thing.
Bullshit, yep.
Some sort of bullshit. So, like, there was talks recently about Nintendo, like, re-releasing, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy, right? So what if they did, but things were different due to weird time travel logic? Well, see, now this makes me think of like a Mario Generations instead of Sonic Generations, where like Bowser from this game teams up with like 8-bit Bowser, right? Because I mean that's what Sonic Generations was like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a Twilight Zone. I already forgot Paper Mario. Yes. It was there a Paper Mario that was like that? Where there was like regular Mario teaming up with Paper Mario? Was that the game that Song said was garbage and so I never saw it?
Probably.
Was that Paper Jam or something?
It's Paper Jam, everybody.
Remember that time our printer had a Paper Jam?
Yes.
Remember that time our printer had a... What the hell's that thing from Office Space?
PC load letter.
PC load letter. Doom, I don't know if I used to work in my dad's office and the printer there did say PC load letter. And how many times did you open it up and there was just jam splattered everywhere like in Spaceballs when they jammed the radar?
Yes.
Well, Peachy's a bitch, and definitely don't wait till the end of the fucking game to do this like Cobra did.
We decided to go out on our own terms. Peach in the Clown Kingdom.
You clown.
Fuck is this?
Gotta use that Windows 95, right?
Say whom?
I thought you said hoon. Which is totally not a word. that quote unquote wonderful video you posted about, Super Mario 64 Odyssey, like how many seconds did it take before Nintendo fucking shut that down?
6.
Still, my favorite video, and I don't think it's an actual game, is the Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 8 redone as Super Mario Kart. I freaking love that. I would love that as a game. Oh shit, it's Surly Sam upside down.
And he was riding the eagle backwards.
Reverse gravity Surly Sam. This time don't fucking blow it. You immediately fucking blew it. What did I just tell you, Ratmus? Clearly they want you to use that Koopa to kill all those Spinies.
We found basically Mexican Mario over here.
Oh, that's racist.
Take that.
Gotta use a catchphrase. Can't fucking spell. See how you like this. The king of the cube. I can't beat a Rubik's Cube to save my life.
Or Ken Jennings. Or Bobby Flay. But I can't beat them with the Rubik's Cube.
I'm pretty sure I have beat Ken Jennings, as in the board game Can You Beat Ken Jennings? I don't know about beating Bobby Flay, but there was a show. Oh god, where's song? There was like a special show of Bobby Flay, Can You Beat Bobby Flay or whatever, that was like how to beat Bobby Flay, that basically had clips of like how people beat him and like what their strategy was, and it's like because he's not good at dessert, you should make a dessert type of thing, or yes. Song is going to be pissed if you don't memorize these facial features properly. And I'm not going to help you. But I, will tell you that you should use that weird mark on his forehead as a reference.
Those things didn't. I guess they're the brown ones if they don't stick.
I don't know.
Okay,
Doom says you're screwed.
Okay, those things appeared.
You can do it, Ratmus. Just memorize the face. Oh god, it's gone. You're screwed.
That's okay. Perfect.
Silly, I wasn't watching.
Got 89. Let's get the fuck out of here. Making progress, everybody. I missed 69. Let's go to Cat Kingdom. Cat's mom. Ooh. Board the Welling party train. This is a dump. I'm watching all the things we've been doing, including going in the shower. Yeah, I'm awesome. Well,
Just wah.
just should these like cat people think that like people are wearing their dead relatives on them or something?
Quack, I just got my new TV today and it's way, way wider and it's not better.
It's like, see, I told you. You wait. Just can't lay in because then I die.
$43 inches. I mean, that's the screen. I mean, it's. I guess I really should. My old one was 40. It just, I don't know. It just seems so much bigger to me, wider. But I guess it's only 3 inches wider, so I don't know.
Yes.
Like the box, it was very light. Like I could pick up the thing myself, but it's so wide. I was just like, I can't safely pick it up because it's too wide. Can't even imagine having a TV that big. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I wasn't really looking at the TVs in the Sears catalog, but like most of them were like $200 or something. I thought. I don't. Maybe I wasn't looking closely enough at them. I'm not gonna open up that website again. Open up that can of worms. I mean, I guess I should be lucky that the TV I bought fits on the TV stand that we have.
Yes.
No, no, I mean yes, but I found a website that archived in like a weird Flash PDF. Well, I guess it was not PDF, but they archived like a bunch of old Sears catalogs. So we were looking at, the catalogs from the 80s that Ratmus and I would order our Christmas, we would ask Santa Claus, what he would bring us for Christmas, like the NES or, He-Man toys or other stuff like that. So like, there's a place online where you can look through that if anyone cares.
Hibbity hop. I love this hurricane that way. Shit.
And put it on a flash cart. And then have Barry Allen play them all very fast. Except, oh god, the Speed Force is dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems like a huge amount of datums. How much fucking hard drive space did that take up?
How many Yoda bytes?
Precious Yoda bytes. 750 gigs.
The pond froggy.
R2, let him have his Yoda bites.
Look even more dapper.
Alright, it is 20 minutes to dinner time and I'm still not hungry, so we gotta get 750 more moons. No, we have to decide on what we're having for dinner.
Portillo's or something.
Fuck would I even want to get from Portillo's right now? Noodles and shit is basically, you know, begging for my business. I went to noodles.com and I thought it said, sorry, we're out of noodles.
We just have shit.
I'd rather be dead than have big booty zoodles.
Cranky.
What it actually said was, sure, we're about noodles.
So sure, we'll take your money. Your dog's down, I'll walk him for you.
Well, again, I just want to look at the menu, but it won't allow that. You know, you have to log in, you have to pick a location, you have to start a fucking order just to look at the goddamn menu for any of these goddamn restaurants. And, you know, every fucking restaurant, you know, wants you to order on their fucking app, you know, which I'm not, you know, giving them my information and ordering on a fucking app so they can hack my phone and get all my, you know, social data and information, you goddamn assholes, just to get free delivery. Now, it says order pickup or order curbside. If we were even going here, which I don't even know, I just want to look at the menu. Which one should I select?
I guess curbside.
Still can't look at the menu until I pick a time. You mailed a case of ramen noodles to a friend.
What's in Romulan?
Did these noodles have the coronavirus when you mailed them? Let's get some gluten-sensitive mac. Here's that orange chicken that Doom loves. Spicy peanuts. Ratmus would love that.
There you go, sauce. Oh shit.
Big booty zoodles.
Excuse me, bitch.
Ah. Like all that stuff you sent me, right? What did that person want?
I wasn't even afraid of paragoobas. Paralegal goombas, clearly.
Paralegal son of a Goombas?
Yes.
That's because you would just want to mail one thing and then you just start putting 87 other things in the package.
This is just a few ounces. Alright, now I'll put the bowling ball in there.
I gotta get rid of this bowling ball. The family Mac pack. Yeah. Whenever Ratmus and I, you know, have a package to mail to one of you fine people on Twitch, you know, we go to the post office and usually send it priority, but usually it doesn't cost that much because we ain't mailing 50-pound bowling balls usually.
How you fooling with me? You're a coward.
He made him shit his pants and get out of the way. All right.
This is our freaking nature. That fat Italian bastard.
So I went to Google how much does a bowling ball weigh, and before how much does a bowling ball weigh, it said how much does a bowling pin weigh. Who the hell would care how much a pin weighs?
Bowling balls can vary in sizes.
A 3D wall plaque of cauliflower? What the fuck? Anyway, it says an average of between 6 and 16 pounds. The average adult male will use a ball that weighs between 14 and 16 pounds. I get 6 pounds is probably for kids. It says about, yeah, interesting, I guess. So some freaking giant of a person would use a 50-pound bowling ball, right?
Yes. I did a 180. Alright, so what are we doing for dinner?
I don't fucking know. I don't even, whenever I bowl, which is not very often, I have no fucking idea how much it weighs.
I think I've used like a 15-pounder. Some of some cauliflower. The hell is this shit?
You're gonna do that jump rope, right?
My name is Vivi. What do you want, bastard? She's the bee's knees. I could have smack her right in the pussy. Touch me with dental scythe.
This menu still says they have a side pasta salad, but they got rid of that because I was the only one who ever got it. I'm never gonna forgive them. Between portillos and noodles, which would you want?
I'm fine with either.
I really thought I would want noodles, so I'm just not hungry anymore. And the other thing is, like, I don't have very much good stuff to eat later.
Let's get stuff to mainly eat later.
Yeah, like what?
Finger sandwiches.
This damn menu doesn't even say the prices.
Say what?
Who's paying for this? With your birthday money that I got you?
Did that transfer?
You're supposed to tell me. I thought it was with you! Yes. Is this your checking account?
Just put that on the screen. Yeah. So I'm guessing that $30 thing was you.
Yeah. Just lost $150 to a credit card.
Didn't pay for the stuff I bought with it. The rats are in the swill, let's just say.
Do you really want me to pay for something now and something later?
If you really want to, sure.
There are rats over there, it's right. Smack those gams, right?
That's a monkey power.
It doesn't.
You guys are giving me what's? Made it great again. Shit's radioactive, by the way.
Of course it's radioactive.
It's a festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New York City Festival, a celebration of the history of our city. And now, to get things started, her honor, Mayor
Homer.
Lee.
Look at those gams. Look at that cauliflower.
Whoa. The gams on that cauliflower. Still got it.
Don't you understand the danger you're in, Ratmus?
How much shield?
Right, well, clearly you have to finish this mission, and then I sent you what I wanted. Go get it. I think I'll continue to stream and maybe just look at like what moons we have in each level so that I can write them down later.
Yeah. He's very high.
Who isn't high these days?
Ready to win.
DK!
Put out the fire. Yes, see. DK, everybody. Tell me like the B.
Get fucked! Yeah, that was my question when we first got here, is that, you know, is Pauline and Mario of this game, are they the same Mario and Pauline from Donkey Kong? Like, do they remember meeting and interacting in the past, or is this like a completely alternate universe from that? But Doom is saying that Donkey Kong canonically took place in this city.
Johan said so.
Let's just ask Miohan right now and see what he says. Ratmus is leaving the basement in disgust and leaving the stream in disgust and never returning.
Bye, guys. Hello.
All right, so like I said, I'm going to try and look at the, if I can figure out how this thing lists. I'm going to take a look at this so that later on off stream I can maybe start up a little checklist going on here. Obviously, Ratmus will be back next Thursday, you know, unless the world ends or something, to continue this game, and I will be streaming later tonight, probably in about 2 hours, Super Mario Maker 2. Alright, so let's begin at the beginning here. Which, who knows if Mushroom Kingdom is the beginning, or if... Hey, joystick, come on, Cap Kingdom. Okay, so Mushroom Kingdom, 60 out of 100, okay. I guess... Well, this is going to be maybe pretty boring, so... My dinner that I'm not hungry for. So I'm not going to talk about any of this. I'm just going to sort of look at this, and then future RockMan will just have to deal with this, I guess. Alright, so that's Mushroom Kingdom. Cap Kingdom. Cascade. Sand Kingdom. So many moons that we don't have. Good old Wooded Kingdom. Some of those weird amiibo icons, I don't know what that indicates. Lake Kingdom. Wait, does that mean that you're the real Doom again and not the computer program? Cloud Kingdom. Lost Kingdom. Metrosexual Kingdom. Oh, well, too late. I already changed the name anyways. We're about to end. Snow Kingdom. Oh, I should totally try the Iceburn Circuit Class S again and fucking break my hand. Shit, somebody's texting me. thought that said climb the Chinese rocks. Ruined Kingdom. Go to the right. Bowser's Kingdom. Oh, Jizo-sama. Ruined Kingdom. We have nothing. We actually have effing nothing here. Literally nothing. Well, we got 26 out of 50 coins, I guess. And I believe the Mushroom Kingdom was where I started. Yes. So souvenir list. And okay, that doesn't really matter. All right, let's save and quit. So later on tonight we'll be playing some Super Mario Maker 2, not Double Switch and Night Trap, not Untitled Goose Game, sorry Quack, not Tetris 99 or Breath of the Wild, sorry Blake. I'd love to play more Clue with songs sometime. Maybe some of this, I don't know. Check out the news here. Now let's see who we're gonna raid. Spoilers, no one. Smoke is playing Mario Maker 2. Doom Matt Rhett is playing Persona 5 The Royale with cheese. I clicked on it to see what day he's on, but it's a fucking advertisement. Yeah, I've been lurking in Smoke's channel recently, trying to get some points to maybe, alter some Smoke butts. I think I have enough Smoke points so like I could do 2 emote modifications if I wanted to, but they're only 24 hours. So I don't know what day he's on. It doesn't say, but it says he's level 26. I'm guessing he's way earlier than Luna, obviously. I did not see the Jill Sandwich one. All right, there's your sump pump. That's the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for watching, hosting, whatever. Good to see you guys again. Hopefully we'll maybe see you again later tonight. Bye.